All right, guys, you're live.
Happy Monday, guys.
Happy Monday.
Whew,
I feel
listen.
like, what's it when like two words contradict themselves?
It's not so happy. Is that what you're
What's
saying?
that called? Somebody tell me what that's called. Are they like jumbo shrimp or whatever?
Hurry,
Happy Monday.
Listen, you have to convince yourself it's happy, so you say Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Yes.
Super convinced.
Listen, we had camels, we had Northern Lights, we had Mother's
Listen.
Day. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. This was a wild weekend.
I don't know if you guys seen Janssen and the camel, but
Listen.
my goodness.
I think this might be the video of the year. Seriously, this could be up for video of the
He
year.
looks
Listen,
like
if you
he's
haven't
5
seen it
years
yet,
old.
we're gonna just watch it.
All right, here we go.
Just watch
Here
it.
we go.
Morning, this is Janssen Viegas, aka Granddaddy Geek here at the Big Tent event. We are
Camel's
title
like,
sponsors.
what
Guys,
are we
if you're in the
doing?
market for a car, truck,
just,
or
like, walking
SUV,
in
whatever
like it's a
market,
dog.
whatever demographic,
no
we are
big
here to
deal.
accommodate.
Just
So,
a camel
if
walk.
it is in fact that you need something that is a little easier to finance, we have something available for you. Easy transportation available for
He didn't
everyone.
even stutter in his
Janssen Viegas, we
conversation.
got
Like,
Finley
he
Motor
was
Company in
Well, you
on.
know this is a
Arizona.
one-taker because
Oh,
what
yeah.
do you do?
With the
Walk the
camel,
camel
follow
down?
me.
No, you
Yeah.
can't do that.
And we're here to accommodate
Camel's gonna be
everybody,
like,
whatever
this is
budget
some
it is.
BS.
Morning, this is Janssen Viegas, aka
Oh,
Granddaddy
my
Geek here.
We were sitting down there, and we were like, what can we say with this camel? And so we were going to do like we take all trades, like low
With the camel.
easy camel payments, you know.
Yeah.
What the
Gas prices
world?
getting you down.
And then Janssen
There's a
just
ton
Go
takes
with
it
the
for a
original
walk.
hybrid, the camel. You know?
Oh man.
We were just rattling off these one-liners, and
You should have just did a little funny post about those. That's funny.
yeah,
That is
it was
funny.
pretty fun.
I don't think you would have topped Janssen's
Listen.
camel walk, though.
No.
That camel was twice as tall as Jansen, literally.
He
Oh, yeah.
looks like a little 5-year-old boy with this big, huge, giant
Yes.
camel.
It was pretty wild. So I don't know if you saw the video, but Jansen, that was an awesome.
I watched it like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Dying laughing.
I don't know. And we actually made the Facebook I made the Facebook
The camel.
profile picture of Jansen with the camel. Yeah. So
You can't even make this stuff up.
pretty
Let's be
awesome.
honest.
So we had that. We went down to that tent event in the middle of town, and of course it was a little warm.
Listen, I wasn't even here. So
It was
I don't even know.
there were camels. It was wild. Very
Who
wild.
just brings a camel to town? I mean, what?
So
it's
these
not like
people
a
had like
circus
a
or
petting
something.
zoo. They had a zebra too.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, you should have walked the zebra.
Oh,
I
that
don't
would've
think
been
zebras are quite as friendly as
No,
camels.
probably not.
Yeah.
They didn't want no part of walking.
So I don't know if anybody knows. I don't know. I wonder what that camel's name was.
That's what I asked.
Yeah, maybe Jansen can chime in and tell us the camel name. I think they're picking
It
up cars
reminds
from
me
that
of
thing,
the camel smoke guy with like. You know,
It's
had a little
funny,
cigarette
Jansen
out of
said
his-
Cal
though. He
Worthington?
said he wanted to light a cigarette with him.
That's too funny.
Yeah. Joe Camel. Was it Joe Camel?
Joe
Uh-huh.
Camel, yeah.
When I was a kid, I
And
remember
a car thing too.
you get points. My dad would smoke, and like you get points on your little thing, and then you turn it in for like
A shirt or something.
prizes.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was not. I mean, I didn't really smoke, but it was not uncommon to see children walking around in like Camel cigarette T-shirts or hats or
It's so
jackets
true.
or.
I mean, think about it.
80s
Your
were wild,
entire-
boy.
Yeah, like your entire cowboy world in your head is always with a cowboy with a hat, with a flannel shirt, and a cigarette.
The Marlboro Man.
Yeah.
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 Big
80s were
deal.
wild.
Wild. There was not a lot of rules back then.
No.
Not like now.
Ain't about
Can't
them
do
rules.
Anything.
Ain't about them rules.
I mean, let's just talk about Cracker Jacks. You used to get a toy in there. You used to get stickers.
Cracker Jacks is
used to
the
get
worst food
tattoos.
ever.
I never liked Cracker
Cracker
Jacks.
Jacks are trash.
Nope.
Absolute
You have
trash.
to
agree
be
with you.
kidding me.
Nope.
No.
Never liked them.
Everybody loves Cracker
Listen,
Jacks.
you know why they put toys in that? Because it was absolutely terrible.
Because
to
that's the
get you
only
to
thing.
eat
Yeah,
it.
that's the only
Yeah.
thing kids really
You want to
wanted.
get a little Cracker Jack toy because you're like, I'm going to eat this cardboard crap
Listen,
for.
you know why? Because they
little
didn't
toy.
have
With some caramel
they didn't
on
have Facebook or things where you could get people's attention. So you had to get people's
Yeah.
attention by putting
A toy in there.
toys
Yeah.
in things. Look at
Marketing.
the cereal boxes.
Hey,
Every
did
cereal
you
box
ever
had
eat
a toy.
bubble gum out of the baseball card packs?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
the
always
hardest
like an
thing that you
absolute
could
rock.
ever
Like, yeah, it was like
Yeah.
so old.
It was just a. Yeah.
The powder's like falling off.
You had to
as you open
salivate it to get it wet to chew again.
I'm sure
Yeah.
people know.
No.
Nasty.
Nasty.
Yep. 80s were awesome.
I know. you would put the card in your bicycle to make your bicycle go.
Yeah, listen.
Oh yeah, with the clothespin.
A lot of people did that with some very valuable cards.
I know.
Yeah, they didn't even realize
Think about
it.
if you had those cards now.
I always tell the story. I traded a bunch of like really cool baseball cards for Shaq cards. When Shaq came out, whatever, 92, he was drafted.
Yep.
And I was like, hey, I don't want this Barry Bonds rookie card. Give me that Shaq card.
I'll take the Shaq
yeah.
card. Hey, they're
What a
both probably
dummy.
equally as
No.
valuable. Come on.
I'm betting not.
betting not.
But
Hey, talk about sports. Let's just say that Needles is running the roost. So not only did their basketball girls and boys win state, but their baseball and softball went and did the same thing.
so they just won their
Wow.
region or league. So now they're heading to state.
Oh,
So,
10-4.
but they are league champs in both. And the thing that I think is the most interesting is it's like 80% the same kids. Is that
Wow.
about? I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of overlap, a lot of multi-sport athletes. I think their golf actually did well. Also, I think they won or went to regionals.
This is pretty exciting for
So
them.
I wonder if this is like normal Needles stuff, or if this is like a generational talent that's coming through.
That's
you
what I
know?
said. Is
Well, I
little
mean,
town in Needles
look at-
dominating sports.
no, they've always, I think, kind of dominated. I don't know if they've had such big seasons as this year is happening and going to be. Like when they win, you're going to win it. We already know
Hey,
this.
but when we did Athlete of the Week,
It'll be their third time.
this bug crawled over to Coach's foot.
That
It
was,
was so funny. Yeah.
Won't it be their third time if they win state, the girls?
I don't know.
I know last year they won, and I think the prior year.
I can't really admit how bad my memory is getting.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
like, that was last year? I thought that was like
pretty
5
sure.
years ago. So
No, because we had them all here, and I think that they won the year before, and I'm thinking it will be their third time.
is it? I know they won last year. I just
Mm-hmm.
thought I can't remember the year before. Listen, I don't want to get into it. I'm getting old.
Listen,
Speaking of getting old,
Listen.
I've never seen the Northern Lights this far south.
never.
no.
How wild.
It's crazy.
Check
This
this,
is an
picture
actual
out.
picture. And
So-
that's you and Benjamin.
Yeah, so that is actually a picture my son took. But I've seen some really amazing ones. So we actually like drove up to the middle of nowhere. Like you can tell it's pitch
Calnavari or
black.
something? Or?
No, like on the way out there, we just want to get out in the middle of nowhere, and
It's a nice shot.
it was pretty rad. But it didn't look like that in person. It just like the general glow was there. Yeah, look at that. That's so badass.
So wild.
I like. how
I
they
saw
took
some
the-
people post some pictures. I'd love to see some more, especially local ones. Like, who the hell ever thought that would happen? Do you know why that happened?
No.
So
Oh,
there's
Jeff found something.
so there's a solar storm, and these solar flares come off the sun and they go through our atmosphere and create that. So that
Color.
it can actually be so powerful, like this wasn't, where it'll disrupt electrical things.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like they say, if we ever get a severe solar storm, it could
Knock out
cripple
our
our
internet?
cripple our grid,
Oh,
shut down electronics, basically a giant EMP. Like it's super
Can you
scary.
imagine?
Man,
Yeah. Also,
Look how we all were when the
That's
electric
where-
went out for like
Also,
3 days. Like,
I always
imagine.
wonder, like, so we just got some technology just watching the sun all the time because they knew this was coming.
Yeah. Yeah, they watch everything. They just don't tell us. They only tell us what they want us to know.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
you guys can go watch the pretty lights. We're not going to tell you about the other stuff happening.
yeah.
I'm not going to let you know that anything can stop and damage everything
But
in a
so we drove
moment's
up there in the
time.
middle of nowhere, and initially there wasn't anything that you could see or tell. But we just sat out there in the dark.
Was it like at dusk when it kind of started? Or?
No, so this is actually about 10:15.
Oh, crap.
So we had read that like the peak time was, from then to midnight. Actually, it said 9:30 to 10:30. I thought was what it said. But then literally everyone said contradicting things all day. So, but anyway,
That's
I was
normal.
tired as hell, and I was like, all right, we saw some lights. Let's go home.
We're good.
But we just sat there in the dark for probably the first 20 minutes, and it was so fun to just sit there. And you forget, even in town, we have so much light pollution.
Yeah. The
And
stars.
even in the middle of the desert, you can still see the glow of Vegas. And
Oh,
so, you kind of get out in the middle of nowhere, and it's
It's
pretty
dark.
awesome.
You can
Stars
hear
are
the bugs?
amazing.
Where the bugs.
I don't think they're bad. But you know what we did do? We went on one of those apps and saw where all the constellations are right now.
Oh, yeah. That's
And
cool.
so we find the moon, and then we just followed constellations. And you just think like, what a super simple way to
Entertain yourself.
enjoy yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, was pretty cool.
Listen.
And then we saw a bunch of satellites, and of course we were sure they were UFOs a bunch of times.
UFOs, definitely UFOs, especially out there in the middle
Look at
of
the
nowhere.
alien
Blame Elon.
What if they would have came
going
down
straight
and grabbed
across
you
the
guys?
sky the whole time. Yeah.
Carried you guys like kicking your legs?
Yeah. Benjamin's
been
like, I want to
awesome.
get abducted. I said, son, that is literally like one of my greatest fears.
I want to get
I
abducted.
said, son, aliens being an advanced civilization would look at us the way we pick up like some
Yeah,
animal
like
out
an
in the
ant.
desert, and we're like, oh, let's inspect this. Let's mess with it. Let's put it in a box and take it home. Like, you don't want to be abducted.
No.
I don't even want to talk about the probing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. that could get really ugly.
We all heard
Haven't
the
you ever seen
stories.
the Alien movie? You better show him the Alien movie. Then he'll be like, I do not want to get abducted.
So I watched Alien when I was a kid. Terrifying.
Yeah.
And then I
Scariest
watched
movie I ever watched in my life.
Fire in the Sky. You ever watch Fire in the Sky?
No.
Negative.
I believe it's Snowflake, Arizona. There's a famous alien abduction. And
Maybe.
yeah. And so I watched that. And in that movie, they have this dude like strapped down and they put a needle in his eye.
What the heck?
Like scarred me for life. Like to this
No.
day, I can't watch
Can't.
somebody put contacts in. I'm like, the aliens.
Brings back memories. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Listen, was that the 80s too? Early 90s?
I don't remember, but it's like modern. Yeah, Fire in the Sky's movie is in Snowflake.
That's wild. We got to watch
That
it.
is wild.
Very famous abduction. The guy straight up disappeared from his buddies in the middle of the woods and just showed up in town 2 days later.
All messed up.
Yeah, all kinds of radiation, like burns, like
What?
yeah.
Let's find him. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
get him
probably
on the
a little
show,
older
Christy.
He was on
now.
Joe Rogan.
He was.
Oh, wow.
Well, Joe gets everybody.
Yeah, Joe, you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
what if we become Joe Rogan style? Could we become?
Listen,
we want to.
the whole podcast world is trying to become Joe Rogan.
Everybody is.
But here's the thing: there's only one Joe Rogan.
That's right.
You're right.
All you can be is Christy.
Yep. Showing up.
Wah, wah,
Wah,
wah.
wah, wah.
So you gotta find your own thing. Sorry,
You got to find your own Rogan
Yeah.
style.
Yep.
I gotta be
I find
me.
it.
You gotta be you.
Look at this. Is embrace the mess. That's
we
me.
are. We are embraced. We don't have a choice.
My daughter got this for
Yeah,
me
it's
for
done.
Mother's Day. She's so cute. My son is like, please don't buy her any more coffee cups. Our entire coffee thing is coffee cups. And I'm like, I use a different one every day.
So
Embarrassingly
is that like
enough,
a literal thing or like an emotional thing? What does that mean?
emotional. For sure. Life is crazy. And, you know,
That's the emo cup.
yeah, well, the truth of the matter is I try to look at everything on the bright side of everything, right? But the truth of the matter
Overrated.
is life is a mess.
Life is a mess.
Yeah.
That is
So
a fact.
embrace it.
Life is a mess.
Yes.
Speaking of life being a mess, it was Mother's Day.
That's right. Happy Mother's Day,
How
late
many
Mother's Day.
babies did you see and moms and listen, kudos out there to the moms, the bonus moms, the aunties, the
Oh,
grandmas,
I knew you were
the
gonna go
friends, like,
there.
everybody who steps
Oh
up.
boy.
Dog
Sometimes-
moms,
Yeah,
cat
yes,
moms,
yes.
fish moms.
Sometimes dads have
dad
to step
moms.
into both worlds. Yes.
You know what dad moms are called?
What?
Dads. We have a day. It's called Father's Day. Relax.
We're not moms.
You don't need attention every minute of every day.
Yes, you do.
No.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to the moms out there.
Yes.
Thank you, moms.
You want to see what I got to do? So my daughter said, Mom, just come up to Phoenix. I'm like, we were just there, and you guys are coming this weekend, and I have so much. And she was like, just come up. And I did. And they took me to dinner.
Wow.
We went and did a paint day. Listen.
You painted that? Can we
Yes.
zoom in on it and break it down?
Well, let me tell you. Look at my
Let's
daughters.
judge. Let's get judgy here.
This is exactly the big one that's big and everything's like every square is gigantic. That's my brain. My daughters, look at very technical. Every little square is just a slice.
See,
of
I
a square.
love overanalyzing things that may have no meaning at all whatsoever.
Yeah. We definitely. I was like, this is my brain and your brain.
I do that with everything.
I do not,
I
as you
do.
know.
I'll make wild judgments off of the most random.
Yeah, the other picture.
Yes, I do.
So
Let's
we
get the
went
other
to
one here.
breakfast and they had this cute Mother's Day sign, which was really fun. So that was good. They did not let me pay for anything all weekend.
Well,
So that was nice.
that's always nice.
That's a win.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm ordering double drinks right now.
The most expensive food.
Yeah.
They're like, pump the brakes, mom.
Even got Vinny out there. He sure as heck didn't want to be out there. He wanted to be with his friends here. But I'm like, listen, It's on my day.
And they got a graduation coming up.
Graduation. We have awards.
MCC just had a graduation.
Yeah, Milk did also.
Yeesh.
Wow.
We got Mojave, Crush, and River Valley. I believe there's another one. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they're all going to graduate. I just don't know
Yeah.
when. Obviously, Needle's school runs longer, but
Yeah.
Malk just had their graduation.
Yeah. Laughlin runs longer too, yeah.
Welcome to the world, folks. Welcome to the world.
Listen, I have awards, the River Valley Awards tomorrow.
Oh boy.
And then Wednesday I got to clean the house. And then Thursday baseball awards. And then Friday
Did
got
you
to
throw clean the house in?
yeah. Yeah.
Well, she's got a.
This. I have all family coming.
You got a lot of people
You want
coming.
to know what's
Man,
the best thing about
I
family
was stressed
coming?
out about having to get a haircut. Jeez.
The best thing about having all the family coming is it is like that is my go time. I want everybody to have sleepover. I want everyone to be there, and they're all coming. This is exciting. The girls are coming. Mitchell's brothers are coming. This is the best day ever.
You got
I'd be
enough
like, you guys should get a
room?
hotel.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got enough room.
Yes.
You should get a hotel. Let me know how that goes.
Yeah,
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll stay at the hotel with you guys.
buddy.
No.
Yeah.
They love it.
I'm sure they do. I don't want to do it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I have like
Maybe
a
they don't love it,
handful
but
of
they do it for me, I guess.
people on
For
this
their
planet
brother.
that I'm like, yeah, come on over anytime. And they understand
What that
that
means.
I'm not
You're
like,
not
listen,
entertaining.
you can have a clean room, you have a clean bed. Don't mind the rest of this stuff. This is
I ain't feeding you.
oh no, listen, I eat. Like feeding people is my love language. Like you guys want to go eat? Oh, you want to get some food? You want to go smoke some food? You want to do whatever? Like that's
That's it.
that is
Yeah.
maybe it's because I'm not a drinker. Like that is what I do for fun.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because
good.
we'll
It's a good
definitely
thing.
have
Let's go eat.
an emotional Friday night cocktail drinking, and then Saturday we're doing casa lunch for the boys, so that'll be a long night.
I have like a Friday night pizza eating. You know what's funny? I think I had pizza 3 times this weekend.
What? That might be a lot.
Oh, it's a lot.
Eesh,
It's a lot.
it's a lot of bread.
It's a lot of bread. It keeps me fluffy.
The fluffy. Back to the fluffy.
Then I go to the
you
gym
guys
and then
all
I complain
enjoyed-
about being fluffy, so then I
know.
do it again the next
Well,
week.
You,
And
you kind of have. I mean, it's a great pattern.
It's
At
a
least
vicious-
you work off
it's
what
a vicious
you're
cycle.
eating.
yeah, vicious cycle. Yep.
I hope everyone had a good Mother's Day. Share what you did with us. We would love to see it.
I don't know if we have it immediately available, but I'm sure I'm going to pull it up. Everybody wish their mothers a happy Mother's Day on the Finley page.
It was very cute. I didn't
Yeah, that
even
was
know
cool.
about it.
I don't know. We can talk and fill some time while Arganda finds it if he wants.
Argonda, find it.
Yeah.
I can find it.
So, we always try and post something. I always feel like it's so lazy when you get like the corporate Happy Mother's Day in your Chevrolet or, like some stupid thing. So I think it's way cooler to do stuff like this. And I think Jeff did
It's
a great job
definitely more
on this.
personal.
So,
Thank you. Here we go.
yeah.
And it's nice to see your friends on there, like, oh,
Let me
There's
get it up
so-and-so,
here. I
there's
found the
so-and-so.
video anyway, so
Yeah.
Good
let me just
job.
get it up.
We
for
like
you.
to throw random things at Arganda.
I know he does
Hey,
great.
I can pull it off. It's just gonna freeze the screen for just a second. There
That's
we go.
all right.
All right, let me get this up for you guys. You can talk about it. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh my gosh. Do we have a lot of cars
Happy Mother's
to sell out
Day.
there? What's going on?
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mama's Day.
I hear it.
I can't see it.
Feliz Dia de las Madres.
Happy Mother's Day. Dia de las Madres.
Oh, show off.
Mother's Day to all the ladies out
Happy
there.
Mother's
All
Day.
the
Mother's Day
ladies.
to all you amazing mothers.
Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out
Happy
there.
Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
We'll
Day.
watch the beginning.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mama's Day.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
Adam's
Feliz Dia de
having a
las
baby
Madres.
today.
Happy Mother's Day.
Why
Dia
did
de las
Janssen say it
Madres.
so seductively?
You know that he is. He is
Mother's Day.
wild.
Mother's Day to all you.
You put a
Happy
camera on
Mother's
him,
Day.
he is going to shine.
Give him a camel. Who knows what he could do?
Who knows what he's going to do?
I tell you what, I would have paid money to put him on that camel.
Oh boy,
I would thought with somebody who's
I
I would
literally-
have
riding
paid
it.
money to see it.
I asked the people if they would come back and let us have the camel at the dealership, and they said no.
They're like, no.
They're like, we're not coming back up here.
Yeah, I wonder where they were from. Phoenix, maybe?
Phoenix or Prescott or
Vegas?
something, but yeah.
a
And I
lot
would
of
imagine, it's a camel. I'm sure the camel's fine, but the rest of the animals probably too hot.
Yeah.
I would assume the camel's a thug, right? Just
Yeah.
Sahara
Just do it,
Desert.
yeah.
Yeah, they can handle anything.
Yeah.
You can't stop a camel.
No.
Give me a break.
They don't even need water.
Yeah.
Look at they're in every movie in the middle of the desert,
Yeah.
just walking around.
The only thing alive.
makes
Yes,
for a great
Star
movie.
Trek. Is it Star Trek? What is that? What I'm picturing, like the camel walking
In
through
Star
the
Trek
desert?
in
No.
space?
I don't
That's
know.
Star Trek.
Yeah, when they landed somewhere.
What? Talking about Stargate?
Maybe. I don't know.
Look
Listen.
that up. We're gonna have to look that up.
Space travel and camels don't seem to mix that well. If you have
I
space
feel
camel
like-
movies, I want to watch them.
I'm gonna find it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have it for next show.
I'll be
that I'm
so
not
pissed if I get
crazy.
abducted by aliens and then there's
And
just
then
space camels.
in the middle
You
of
guys
the
are riding
desert.
camels out here too? What the hell?
We've already seen this.
I'd be so
Listen,
pissed.
camels are pretty crazy.
Listen, all animals
They're
are
not
crazy.
your average horse.
And no.
They're big.
Well, there are a bunch of dudes walking around on horses down there. Not walking around, riding around on horses down there. I don't know if
What
they're
are
part of
they
the
doing?
show or they just
I feel like
strolled
there
up
was
for the
so
hell
many
of it.
different. Like was there any certain thing that it was targeting, or it just was everything?
It was an absolute hodgepodge of chaos.
That's what I
Like
picture.
there was some dude selling like used tools, and then there was like this lady with this nice display of cups, and then there's us with $80,000 trucks, and then a camel.
Well,
It was
Interesting.
wild.
assortment.
Very interesting.
Was it wild, Arganda? You went down there and shot a video, right?
I thought
Like,
it was wild. Yeah.
There was just a bunch of donkeys you can go pet.
petting
it-
zoo, basically. Yeah.
It was wild.
Listen.
Absolutely. So
Props to him though. That was cool.
I hope that we sold some cars. I don't know.
I didn't get
Great
that
job,
report.
team.
But
Yeah.
hopefully
How are we
did
doing?
good.
We got a deal of the week.
We do. Do you want to do that?
we need Arganda to sell a car right now.
Do- I'll try my hardest. I promise.
We should put Arganda on the
Hey, I
spot
did feel
and make
like
him
we
sell
were
this
kind of
car.
hot in the beginning when we first started the deal of the week, and they would sell
It's true.
They did. That's weird.
the Corvettes.
All
Remember?
because
I do.
yeah, or because Arganda picks the cars that are popular and are going to sell.
Very
Well,
smart. Or
that-
or he gets the little.
I don't know how to say this without sounding terrible, but pick the crappiest car we have next time. Let's see if it
Got
helps.
it. Got it. Here we
Yeah.
go, guys. This is a pre-owned 2021 Mazda 3 sedan.
Oh, the Mazda.
It's super clean. It's a deep crystal blue color.
Ooh,
It's
look
got
at-
leather interior, 62,000 miles, and this car is going out the door for under 17.
Ooh.
They kind of look like
You don't hear
Lexuses.
that
They're
very
pretty
often.
Yeah.
fancy.
So get in here at Finley Used Car Center in Fort Mojave. Come on down and take this little beauty for a ride, and I bet you buy it.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Is it
Mazda
black
3.
or dark
It's
blue?
dark blue. It's a crystal
Almost like
blue.
a
It's called
navy blue.
deep crystal blue.
Very cool.
It looked deep as hell. We go the other one, it looks black, right? Yeah.
Well, it's blue.
People are like, "Oh, I won't take a black truck," and then they take a dark blue. You
Yeah,
know.
Yeah.
I know.
So
It's
I
weird.
listen. I
I
have a
really
black
like
truck.
the dark blues.
I do too.
Yeah,
Like the
dark
navy
colors
blue.
look cooler.
Yes.
Everybody says.
100%.
Yep.
Although
You says
my
that's 60,000
blue is
miles,
the best.
Arganda?
It's got 62,515 miles.
Very
So
exciting.
still,
That's like a brand new car.
Hey, we sold that Tesla already, huh?
yeah.
What?
It sold Saturday.
I
It
thought
got-
it'd be like a
it went
easy video to get some attention, you know, and
I
it
didn't
sold
even get
like
to do a
that,
video.
So
I didn't even get to
yeah.
do a video.
We
It was
sold
gone.
a Tesla.
Yes.
What?
I almost bought it. Shane was trying to get me to get
I did
it.
try to talk Arganda into it.
He's like, go sell everything you got and go get it.
I was like, "That's a really good deal. How you gonna let it go?" And apparently somebody
How much
agreed.
did
Somebody
he
got
sell
it.
it
Yeah.
for?
Saturday. I don't know.
like 30 grand.
Yeah, 30.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
And it
heck?
came with the charger for your
Listen,
home.
here's the funny thing about the Teslas. I have a buddy who lives in Vegas and comes down here to drop off the kids and has to go all the way to Needles to charge to get all the way back up to
I
Vegas.
thought they had charging station in Laughlin.
That's not very long. That should be able to drive back and forth.
I
No?
don't know. No, yeah,
I thought there was
exactly.
a charging station in Laughlin
Not
somewhere.
for Tesla, yes.
Oh yeah, there is at the casino.
Like Harris or something,
No,
right?
it's the River Palms, the Dotties they call it now. There's a charging station in there they put in.
I was gonna tell 'em.
Fun fact, we have 2 charging stations up there for our electric vehicles, and we get that too. I don't know if you ever see it once in a while, some random person just
Yeah.
be sitting out in their car playing on their
Yes.
phone while they're charging.
Does Tesla need certain ones, or are they all?
Yeah.
Oh, Kingman has a whole bunch of them. They're pretty, and
Yeah.
so do. But the wagon wheel down there, they
Yeah.
got their whole
Yeah, they
little
got a-
nice.
And they have a giant gorilla.
The gorilla?
They have a giant gorilla.
They do. It's cool.
I have not seen the gorilla.
What? It's on the
What?
roof.
Oh, I don't know. I
You
never
haven't seen
paid
a giant?
attention.
It's
It's a
like a
big-
12-foot gorilla.
Yeah, it's blown up like a big.
Maybe
It's not. It's
that's-
like a statue. It's huge.
You've seen it. You just
I
don't remember.
Listen,
I guess so.
I have it
Well,
somewhere.
you're going
but-
to take me to breakfast and we could go see it?
Listen.
All right.
Can we wait until? Because I actually owe Needles a athlete of the week, so maybe we can run out there whenever we get that scheduled. Last week, we were busy. They were trying to win baseball games or whatever, and it was like chaos. So
I
we
know.
got to get out there this week for our athlete of the week.
We'll get it
And,
done.
Let's go.
You know how you can always talk me into going to
I know.
Wagon Wheel?
Yeah,
Is the biscuit.
the biscuits.
Damn
Buttermilk
biscuit.
biscuit.
They're so good and fresh.
I'm such a fatty. I love
Listen,
biscuits.
I just feel like when you walk in that place, it's kind of like an old piece of history, and it makes you feel like you're in Mel's Diner. Remember that? Like it's
What's
the
Mel's
same
Diner?
people. Well,
Mel's
Diner. So it was a diner, and you had the same old ladies who ran it, and you're too young.
Maybe. What is it?
It's a show. It
What's
was a
Mel's?
show when I
Google
was
it,
a
Arganda.
kid.
What's Mel's Diner?
All right, let's check it
It
out.
was a show
Here we
when
go.
I
will
was a
say
kid
this.
about a diner. But it was like Cheers, so like the bar Cheers where you have everybody, the same people.
I assume that everyone's really nice to me because I'm a big deal. But they may just be really nice. Weren't they like super nice when we went in there, Arganda?
Yeah,
Yeah, They were,
absolutely.
like, super nice.
They're like Shane from Finley.
Yeah, they knew who he was. They
What I'm
definitely-
going with, it was definitely me.
They definitely
Whatever.
knew.
They're not nice to
Whatever.
everyone. It's just me. I'm
Whatever
special,
it was.
Christy. I'm special.
You are. And they're like, oh, what is this guy going to order? Like you walk into Bonanza with this guy and he's like, hello. Oh, here, would you like your usual? Like, how many times you come to this place?
I come a lot.
This is Mel's Diner, so.
No, it's a show. You got to look for the show.
Oh, the show.
Yeah, so when I was probably
Look
in the
it up.
80s.
Look up Mel's
Okay,
Diner
here it
show.
goes.
Yeah, in the 80s,
The
it was a
80s.
Mills Diner. I'm trying to think of
You know what I was
the...
watching in the 80s? Transformers.
What?
I was born in 82.
You were a little tyke.
I was watching Transformers, Ninja Turtles.
Maybe it was 70s. I don't
It was
know.
legit.
Yeah,
Ah,
look it.
we got it.
Yes,
Oh, my
they
goodness.
were
There's the
so
ladies.
funny, and they ran the little diner, and it was your same little customers. Yeah, look at them. They're
I
cute.
have literally never seen this in my life. Look at the hair on that lady,
I
Oh, my
know.
goodness.
I
Farrah
can't think
Fawcett,
of her
you got
name.
nothing.
I can't think of her name. She was like a funny character. in
Old,
there.
what's her name?
Yeah. But it's good.
Anyways, that's the diner.
I did not
All
know
right.
what that
That
was.
lady
Now
looks
you
like
know.
my
I would have sat
mom,
here all
kinda.
day and guessed.
Well,
The red
It's
hair
okay. We
lady looks
figured
like
it
my
out.
mom. That's what my mom looks like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go back to the red-haired lady.
oh no, I just shut it. I just shut it.
It's
Anyway,
always
Yeah.
a couple
When
clicks
she
away.
was young, when we were young, she just had this fire red hair, and she's just so cute. Mom, I love you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, so my kids went with their mom
was
all
it this
day.
one that you're talking about?
Let's see.
Let's see. Well, I had it.
You had it.
I did. I
And
swear.
then
I
you
promise
lost
I
it.
had it.
Very past tense.
Listen, that was an old one to pull up. Good job.
It was an old one. I
Yes.
found it though.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I found it. Here it is. Let me get it up for you guys. Here we go. I don't know if this is really a redhead though.
Let me see.
Let's
Listen,
see.
in Hollywood, like most people aren't really their hair color, so
Yeah.
Is that red?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was red hair.
which
She had
one's
it.
red?
Well,
This
I
one
guess
on the
the
left.
one on the left. Yeah. That's-
Yeah.
The other ones are
That
brown.
don't look
I mean,
red.
It was, yes, it was red.
It looks like
Blonde
blondish,
red.
dirty
Yeah.
blonde. Is that what you call that?
No. I can't. Oh my gosh.
That is some big hair.
It's big hair.
So, as a dude, how do you do that to hair?
Well, let's ask Jeff because he definitely had the hair
I
in
used
the
to
80s.
have the hair. Yes. I mean,
Jeff,
I did.
What's the
did
secret,
you do
Arganda?
Aquanet? Was
Don't
it
cut it.
Rat it.
Just
and
let it
some
go. Just let
Aquanet?
it go.
So
Yeah.
I have, I'm not a big haircut guy, right? So this will
Only when
probably
needed.
this will probably be my last nice haircut
Through
for the
football?
summer, and then I'll
look like your son.
chaos. I trimmed my beard already. That'll be my last beard
That's
trim
it.
till probably.
Well, we know once you get into season, you don't really do much.
Why say it like that?
Well, A, either because it's your lucky thing that you don't mess with, or B, because you don't have time, or C, just because,
It's just not a priority at that point.
yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Until I get on one of those athlete of the weeks and I look like
Your
a
hair's, like,
goddamn
flowing.
caveman or a homeless guy or something.
It's like flowing in the wind.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So I'll probably
man.
go get a haircut for the Aces Awards, which are a
Yes.
week away.
A week away. Buy your tickets. You go to Fontenot Law. You can go there. It's 1181 Hancock Road. They are $30 each. Monday, Tuesday, you can go Monday through Thursday 8 to 4, or Friday 9 to 12. You won't want to miss this. If you have nominees in there, if you were nominated, you get 2 tickets, so you can bring somebody. But everyone else has to buy your tickets.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got like I said, a whole spectrum of people, and hopefully we have a good turnout. It's at the Avi this year.
at the Avi
It
this
is
year.
not at the Field House, and over the last couple of years, we're kind of limited on space because of the
A
location.
little nervous.
So
Like, that's a big podium, and it's going to be a big deal.
don't say anything crazy. Don't cry.
No, you know
Don't
I'm crying.
cuss.
Don't cuss. That's you. Dom, keep us in order is what
Yeah.
he's trying to say.
So I'm really excited to have Dom MC after going through the process.
yeah.
Because I know.
Last year he kind of came into it blind.
Yeah, he just had a sheet to read, and now he's going to be like,
Now he has the why behind
oh man,
him.
he's going to see the the kid and the story and the whole
Yeah.
thing. So it's going to be super fun.
It's exciting.
I probably need to take my jackets to the dry cleaner and figure it out.
Yeah.
I think my son took my good jacket the other day.
Well, he probably wore it to prom.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably gross.
He probably wore it for 2 seconds
Definitely
and then
needs to be washed.
hung it wherever.
Yeah.
Listen, we have some community events. I mean,
All
it
right,
gets
let's
a
start with this
little
one.
less because it gets hot. But we had Lori Duggins on the show, and she spoke about this. You can go and get your VIN number etched into your glass. So if your car is stolen, they will be able to find it and just kind of, find out the hows and whys to keep yourself safe out there. Women Business Alliance. Again, if you are any woman in town, really, and you kind of want to go network and find new people, this is the event to go to. Oh, this one I'm so excited. This is going to be Sunday after the boys graduate. I'm going to need espresso and a tattoo. Like,
Yeah.
this is
Are you
all
going to go
gonna
get a little graduation cap on there?
No. I thought
Gonda,
about,
you have any tattoos?
I thought
Just
about
one.
hearts.
If you're getting a tattoo, what would you get?
Not a butterfly.
Hey, you got any of the
Are you getting a tattoo?
Yeah,
Are you going to
I'll
join?
try.
what we talked about the sun on the belly button last week?
The Ivy.
You know, some young
I'm definitely not
brother
doing
got
that.
back in the day, and then he got fat, and he's got this crazy looking sun on his
Dude.
belly. You
Yeah.
know,
My
Whoops.
best are the tramp stamps. When you see a man walking
Oh,
around the
boy.
river and they have their name on their back like a girl, you're like,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
that was a girl tattoo even then.
Yes, it was. Yes,
All right,
it
and then we
was.
got this is cool.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun. Again, that's Los Logos. They put on a lot of events. So if you're looking for something to do, check out their calendar. They're really spicing it up here in town. I'll be there actually Thursday night. We have the boys' dinner for baseball. That's pretty exciting.
Spicing it up.
Spicing it up.
And then this.
You like that?
I do.
The mixer.
So the Laughlin Bullhead Mixer is going to be at the museum in Bullhead. They put on a great event. If you haven't been up there, a great time to get out and network as well.
Dude, I'm constantly like forgetting what day it is. I was like, what day is that? Today's the 13th.
Yeah.
Like, god dang, these days fly by.
Well, guess
Flying.
who has next month's mixer?
We do.
Us.
Are we doing anything cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
Can't
camel.
tell. What if we
Hey.
could have a camel
would be
and a
so cool.
llama?
I'd be pumped if you had a camel.
I would do.
Let's see if Chris
Probably a
will let us.
liability issue.
Chris will never let us. He does not listen
I
to
can
us
just
spending
imagine
money.
Shane, the camel sat on a car. What are we going to do about
Yeah,
this?
kick the car. Oh,
Kick
no.
the customer in the face. Yeah.
Oh,
Good God.
man.
Yeah, too much liability. We're
Yeah.
not having a camel.
All right, well.
When's
But-
our mixer?
It's the 20th, June 20th.
When do we start advertising for our own mixer?
Next month.
We got to get a flyer. Who does flyers?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to ask Chelsea. She'll do us a flyer.
Someone will do us a flyer. We suck at flyers.
We're not good at
Yeah,
flyers.
we
Yeah.
are.
Then we have to sweet talk Alexis into
Alexis
doing
can
them.
do
I know.
it. Yeah.
It's just not her job.
No.
No.
But she's
So
good
we're like,
at it.
hey.
And what's in my head and what's in her head is two separate things normally. But Chelsea from the chamber, they have a whole new package. You should get a hold of them. It's pretty amazing.
What is it?
I was on their show.
Oh, we didn't even know that.
Yes, I told you guys I was going.
Well,
but then
I
I
know.
forgot to tell you
You
when
told
I
us
went.
you were going, but we
When
didn't.
was that?
I was on the podcast
Did you
last
say
Monday.
anything crazy?
No.
Is it
No?
worth
Listen,
listening
what was
to?
it about?
Listen, it's after dark, so I thought we were gonna get into like
Dropping
after
some
dark
F-bombs?
stuff. Yeah,
Oh.
but no, we just really talked about the chamber. So I was there first.
So why is it called After Dark?
Well, I think they're just getting their feet wet, trying to figure out what that's all going to look like. I mean, remember how cute we were when we first started? We were very proper. We didn't say anything out of line.
We?
I kept you in line. And now it gets a little crazy some days.
So they're in the feeling out process?
Yes.
Okay.
They're in the
Keeping
beginner.
it, they brought you to keep it in line?
I know. I was like,
Yeah.
listen,
Stealing
guys.
Mm.
your secrets.
Yeah,
So what'd you talk about?
chamber stuff.
Like,
I thought they were going to want to know about me. Thank God they didn't, because that's a lot. That's a
so
whole,
what they want to know about?
how we like the chamber. They said that our grand opening was one of the best that they've seen. Yes, and had the most people there, which, listen, we appreciate you showing up for us.
That's
Listen,
right.
we really do. We
It was
always
really cool.
we always say it, and it gets a little lost because everyone says it all the time. But man, the support we have is next level, and we really appreciate it.
It's very
Definitely.
And I'm just super grateful that Christy is nice and supports everybody.
cool. Hey, Mojave Valley Daily News is doing their, what's it called, where you have to vote?
Best of.
Best
The
of.
best of, yeah.
Yeah, so get in there and vote. Vote us, best of.
Yes.
Yes.
Vote the show.
Vote the show.
Yes.
What would you vote? Is there a best of show? Who else has a show?
Larry Two Force.
Yeah.
And the chamber now.
talking about the radio?
Chamber has a show.
Well, that's the shows.
That's
We're
a
the
show.
only show that we
They're
have
not
like this
video,
in
they're
town.
audio, but-
Unless does somebody else have one of these?
That's what
I
I'm
don't think
asking. I'm
so.
seriously asking. I want to know who else has a show.
Well, we do get
Hey, the
nominated.
Bee has some shows.
The Bee has shows. They're doing pretty well. Theirs is kind of a different style than what we do, but definitely we could be
What
in
would you call
competition.
this style? Chaos?
I was just saying, I used to have like this whole list of what we were going to talk about that we had to stay in
still
line.
got a list?
No,
It's
this
got
is
2
just
things
dates
on it?
of our. No, we're good
Hey,
at this.
people always ask who rubs off on who more. And I'm telling you, I rub off on Christy more. I'm like, you don't need that. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
You're like, what do you have a list for? Like, okay.
A list of what? For what?
Well,
Listen, Mitchell just asked me something about somebody, and I was like, I used to think about the good of everybody, and now I'm second guessing how I feel about these things. He's like, who are you right now? I'm like, Shane might be rubbing off on me.
yeah. Happens.
Listen, I'm a bad influence. Always thought I'd be a good influencer. I'm a bad influencer.
He's sorry, but not sorry.
Sorry, but not sorry. But yeah, so get in there and vote. Obviously, the restaurants, there's so many. I actually started it and had to stop. I have to do it again because there's so many things to vote. And you don't want to miss your friends. Community Achievements is going to be coming
What
up.
if your friends aren't the best? What do you do?
Fake it.
Well, you support your friends anyways.
Vote anyway.
Duh.
Well,
Listen, the best wins.
Listen.
Yeah.
No participation trophies.
Oh, I love participation trophies.
That's why I hate all these. Listen, I ain't trying to get into politics, but that's why you can't have everybody be voting out there.
it's true.
We do have
You
a
have
few.
millions of people who buy McDonald's daily. That's all I'm saying. Is that good?
Not really.
We do have
What are
a
we
few of the
talking about?
candidates coming next month.
We do. For what?
So they're running, and so they've asked to come on the show, so they're going to be on the show.
What are they running for? Who is
Can't
it?
say.
We can't say yet.
What?
That's top secret.
You guys get top secret
It's a
information?
surprise.
Clearly,
She
you kept
does.
it from me
I
because
don't
I'm not
have it.
keeping any
Listen, there's
secrets.
so many people in town running for things. I used to vote, and then I kind of got distracted from voting, but I went back, got my voter's card again, have myself hooked up. Like, I'm voting.
That's why she's not talking, because she votes.
Sounds fun.
I got it.
Are you doing that?
She's
Yeah,
not.
you.
She's not gonna whistle
Usually you
blow.
sign me up for those ones. You guys,
Yeah.
you don't even tell me who the guest is.
We're not telling them
I'd be
who the
like,
guest
you're running
is.
for what? Who?
Well, I always like
Really?
these kinds of shows because people will be like, why didn't I get invited to go to the show? Let me tell you, these people asked to be on the show. That's
That's
why
cool.
they're
Yeah.
coming on the show.
So if you want to be on, ask.
Listen,
Right?
we're gonna have to chop this up into like a little short or something. But Christy books every guest we have weeks in advance.
Yes.
However, we are always open to having on new guests and things like that
Yeah.
are in line with what our things are, which is community. You know, like if you are trying to be a part of the community and things like that, then you're absolutely welcome. But reach out
Yes.
to Christy.
That's
'cause
right.
Makes my life easier.
All I'm
Yes.
going to do is screenshot it and send it to Christy, so don't ask me.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can find us anywhere, too. It's
find
very
Christy
easy.
anywhere.
All
Yes.
over the community.
What else we got?
That's it. We're done.
We did it.
Yeah.
Listen, thank you guys for showing up. We appreciate it. We were just talking about these shows have gotten a lot more hits, so come by cars. Listen, if you want to bring your community stuff to us, let us know. We'll get you on the show. We love you guys, so
That's
we're
right.
here for you.
I was looking at some of those little reels and things that you guys been doing, and they've been taking off a little bit.
Yes, the community spotlights. Again, those are ones that I just book, just who I run into, who I network with. But if you are interested in having a reel done, they get some good views.
Yes.
They're fun.
Reach out.
Doesn't
I like
cost
to
you
read the-
anything. We just show up for you.
I like to read the comments.
Yeah.
Like, I try not to read too many comments because you usually get disappointed in humanity. But, like, when it's fun stuff like
Yeah.
that, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
If you're like,
again, this community is super supportive of each other, so it's nice.
Yep.
It's nice to, We just did the Red Barn and the Palms Resort.
River Resort. Yeah.
So think about it. We have all driven the Highway 95. Driven? I don't know.
Driven.
Highway 95
say
down Needles
Worcestershire
Way.
sauce.
Worcestershire sauce. And you don't even realize there's this little piece of heaven back there.
I still don't know where it is. I didn't even know it existed until I saw your spotlight. I
I
was like,
know.
Argando,
Yeah.
what the
Yeah.
hell is that?
Yes.
Where is that? Yeah.
Yes. So
We
if you're
pass it
driving
all the
there,
time.
yeah, it's like their little community center where you can stop and ask questions, blah blah blah. But they have, you could
Can't
for
miss
like
the Red Barn.
I don't know, for like 200,000, you could get one of those little places and live right on the water and have the trees and then the Red Barn is cool for
Yeah.
events.
Really cool.
Yeah, but anyways, let us know.
You,
We'll come see
yeah.
you.
What are you going to do next with spotlights? Like, are you going to spotlight the entire town at some point and have to go to another
I
town?
hope so.
Or
Well, we've went to Kingman and we've went to Havasu.
Yep.
We've been so busy that we haven't really got to venture out, but this is never ending. If you are a small business, let us come see you.
Yes. Let's make you big.
Yes, we like to be,
you know where we should go?
where? Oh gosh, this is scary. This is always scary.
Yeah.
It's not that far. We should go to Seligman.
To the ice cream place.
Yeah.
I would love to go there. It is not really that far, Jeff.
Okay. Let's go.
You have to go with us.
I don't know if I have that kind of time.
Best with their clothes. They just actually redid it. They got funded to do, and you know who owns it?
I don't.
Cecilia in town. Her grandparents. She used to work at the dentistry place forever.
Yeah.
Her family.
I
And
did know that.
Yeah, they're
Wow.
They're a great family and have owned it for years.
I can't remember what we were out there for, and we went through there, and they, like, popped in. I was like,
Adrian from football.
what the hell are you guys doing
Yeah,
here?
it's her grandparents.
Yeah. They used to have,
Wow.
like, the coolest bunch of cars in the back of that place.
Yeah.
It was,
The whole little
Pretty awesome.
town is pretty cool.
yeah. Yeah, we should go out there and schedule a couple of them.
We should.
I still think we should go to, like, Bearzona and the deer farm. And
So I've tried to get into Bearzona, and they
Tight.
don't want no part of
Tight.
it. So listen,
they do their own
I'll just
thing.
come in anyway.
Yeah. We'll just bump in there.
Can always just drive,
Drive
through.
through.
Yeah.
I'm sure all kinds of influencers be influencing out there.
I
Yeah.
know.
For sure.
Listen,
So we went out there one time, and you think you're like cool, tough guy, right? Until these like 4
Bears
foot
are
tall
coming to your
wolves.
window.
No, the bears were
Seriously.
like the laziest
nothing.
things you ever saw. They just sat by the trees and didn't do squat. And this wolf like comes up and just stares right in your car, and
You're
you're
supposed
like,
to eat your face
Yeah.
off.
this is
Can
unnerving.
we go?
Did you see that there was a bobcat sighting in Kingman?
No, but I
Well-
saw a huge coyote in the middle of Arroyo Vista this morning.
Oh,
I had a bobcat in my
I hate
backyard.
the coyotes.
That video did good. I had a YouTube video.
You
of
did?
it.
Yeah, they're out there, so
They
be
are.
careful. Be careful
Oh,
when you're
they are.
hiking
They
around.
almost got a rabbit.
Yeah.
It was close.
Yeah, I was driving to the gym this morning, and big ass coyote just standing in the middle of the road, like right up as I.
They'll eat your little baby dogs.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's easy food.
In a heartbeat.
It's a way
Sometimes you
easier
can
meal
hear
than running
them.
down a rabbit.
Yeah.
Like when you could tell maybe they're not getting enough water or food or something, sometimes the packs are just, you probably hear them at your
Oh yeah,
house.
they run like straight out to those water towers. So you're in Arroyo Vista, and I'm in Sunset Ranchos, and there's
Yeah.
that empty stretch of desert.
Yes.
So I go out and go shooting out there sometimes, and you'll see 3-4 of them just running through the washes.
Ah.
Can't shoot them though.
Sometimes when I take my dog for a walk, I have to be really careful.
You're
No.
too close to houses there, but
Yeah.
you can't shoot coyotes if you have a hunting license.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, if it's coming to eat me, I'm going to
Yeah.
shoot it.
Or my dog.
Yes.
Your dog's too big. You're not gonna attack your dog.
My dog, she's so nice. She'll just be
Yeah.
like, oh, I want to play.
She'd probably
I'm sure
play
the
with
coyotes
pack.
are nice too. Let's go.
Come on, come my way.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys. Hey, thank you for showing up. Shop local, support local. You're looking for a car. Obviously, you know where to find us.
We'll see 'em
Even
Thursday.
a job. We're still hiring.
Does anybody have a camel out there they can
Yeah.
bring up to the dealership?
We'll see you at our mixer.
I want to have a
next
camel
month.
at the dealership.
See you Thursday.
Have a
Elephant?
good
Does anybody have
day.
any elephants out there? I take an elephant.
An elephant. Anything. Monkey. He's
Imagine
got
you
a
got
monkey.
loose. We'd be on one of those videos.
What
that
if we
goes
give?
viral.
What if we give Jansen a monkey to just hold on his shoulder?